as far as I'm concerned, he's dead.
Welcome to the show. Our first guest is Bruce. And Bruce, you haven't seen your daughter in 20 years.
Yes, sir.
Why are you here?
Try to begin a dialogue with my daughter to make amends for things that happened in the past.
What happened in the past? Just before we go any further, before you answer that, you have some health problems?
Yes, sir.
Some health issues?
Yes, sir.
So, whatever comes out, you might be a bad guy, you might have done some bad things. I'm going to let you sit in a chair. I'm not going to make you stand.
Thank you.
So, just so everybody understands that. So you want to open up a dialogue with your daughter you haven't seen in 20 years, and you say some things happened in the past. What exactly happened to your children?
Well, when me and their mother decided to break up, I ended up with the children. And it seems like everything that I did at that time just crashed down on top of me, and it just drove me into depression. And I took it out on my children.
And how did you do that?
Oh, I was mean, cruel, did things.
When you say you were cruel to your children, what did you do to them?
I beat them, drug them from school to school, drug them from different place to different place, and nothing seemed to work. And every time I drug them somewhere new, things just got worse.
What else did you do?
I molested my daughter.
What else did you do?
That was it.
Yeah? Why did you serve 3 years in prison?
Because I molested my daughter.
Because you molested your daughter. What did you do to your daughter?
I'm not going to go into that.
Well, I'll get into it then. Your daughter told us you held a gun to your son's head and threatened to kill him if she didn't perform oral sex on you.
No way. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
So your daughter's lying about that?
Yes.
Son's lying about it too?
Here we go.
Did
That's
you
a lie.
hold the gun
I
to
never
your
had.
son's head?
No, I did not.
And threaten to shoot him?
No, I did
if
not.
your daughter didn't perform
No, I
oral
did not.
sex on you? How would anybody make up a story like that?
I have no idea.
And that was one of the reasons why you went to jail for 3 years?
Yes?
That was one of the reasons. Specifically, what did you do? What did you go to jail for 3 years for?
I molested my daughter. That's what I went to prison for. I went to prison for molestation.
How did you molest your daughter? What did you do to her?
Told you I'm not going to go into that.
Well, we're going to get it because your daughter's going to get it. It says here that you shot her dog when she refused to perform oral sex on you.
I did not. I did not.
Shot her dog.
This is ridiculous. You're getting into stuff
I'm
that
not
never
making
happened.
Listen.
This stuff never happened.
Okay.
Where's it coming from?
Bruce, let me tell you something. You know where it's coming from? It's coming from your daughter.
Well,
Do you think
bring my daughter
I
down
bring
here.
you on my show and I sit down and I write crazy stuff up to talk to you about?
there's questions of some things that never happened.
Well, then,
Where'd they come from?
when you ask your daughter,
How would I get a gun? I didn't have a
I don't
gun.
know.
I was already a felon. Before that, I stole the car when I was a
no felon
teenager.
ever gets a gun again, right? Make any sense? Who's got most of the guns?
Felons.
You know what? We're here to get to the bottom of who's telling the truth.
Fantastic.
The kids took a lie detector test before the show,
Okay.
and if they're making this up,
If you
we'll
want
find
me
out.
to take a lie detector test,
We'll
I will.
find out if they're telling the truth
Okay.
or if they're lying and making these stories up about you.
Okay.
Here's another thing your daughter tells us. Your daughter remembers you teaching her how to please a man sexually when she was 5 years old.
That's
How old was your daughter when you molested her?
12.
She was 12. And she's saying, 5, you were teaching her how to please a man.
No, I did not.
Your daughter says you abused her every day for 5 years.
Where is this coming from?
How long did you molest her for?
Where's this coming from?
Your daughter?
One time, and I went to prison for 3.5 years for it.
You molested him?
I went in. I drove myself to the police station. I drove myself to the police station. I told the police what I did.
So let me get this straight. You molest your daughter, right?
Right.
And you felt bad about it.
No, I felt more than bad about it.
Well, but you felt horrible.
Yes, sir.
You're saying you felt horrible.
Yes, sir.
And you got in your car and you drove to the police station. You turned yourself in.
Yes, sir.
And you did 3.5 years.
Yes, sir.
Now this is your daughter. Remember in all this.
And I have no idea where any of this is coming from.
Your daughter.
Right.
When your daughter was about 8 years old, you asked her if she would still do this with you when she was 16 years old.
I was still with her mother when she was 8 years old.
And?
Where's that coming from?
Your daughter.
Yeah, fine, bring my daughter out here.
You beat her brother in front of her if she refused sex.
No.
She's saying you would beat her brother in front of her.
Okay. You need to bring my daughter out, please.
Oh, we're going to. Your children say you beat your son, held him out of windows, handcuffed him to a radiator.
Radiator?
Radiator.
There's no radiators in California.
Why would you do something like that?
Why would I do what?
Did you ever beat your son?
Of course I did.
You didn't?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did beat your son.
Yes, I did.
So you admit it.
I beat my daughter, too.
You held him out of windows, your son? Did you ever take your
window?
son and hold him out of window?
No. Not that I can remember. No.
And you never handcuffed him to a radiator? Because there's no radiators in
There's no
California.
radiators in California.
Did you handcuff him?
If I did, I don't remember.
But you're saying it's a possibility that you
It's
did handcuff
possible.
your son.
It's possible.
So you're not going to flat out deny it. You might have handcuffed your son.
Yeah, but it's
How old was your son at the time you were handcuffing him?
7, 8.
7, 8 years old. Why would you be handcuffing a 7 and 8-year-old?
Because he would get into things. He would...
He
you
would
know,
get it. He would...
and I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's just... I was in a real bad state. Real bad state. Everything I've done, my life, my career, my job, my wife, my friends, I lost everything. And I kept trying and kept trying. And the more I kept trying, the more it kept pushed in on me and pushed in on me and pushed on me. And it came to a point to where, you know, I was doing things I didn't even know I was doing.
Bruce, when you say...
I know my daughter's saying this, but you know what? None of this happened. I can remember putting my kids in the room. I can remember beating my kids. I can remember, you know, treating them like... But, you know,